So here, Kyle mentioned Reddit, so I pulled it up. House Democrats introduced a bill that would limit the U.S. Supreme Court justices to 18-year terms. If passed, Clarence Thomas would go to. What do you guys think of this?
I think that it's sour. I think we call that sour grapes. I think that's losers trying to come up with a way to keep. See, here's the other thing.
Okay.
The younger someone is, the more likely they are to be left leaning. It's just, what do you? You always hear that thing that like young conservatives are pieces of shit and old Democrats are stupid or something like that.
I think what you're looking for is if
you.
you're young and you're not liberal, then you have no heart, and you're old and you're not conservative, you have no mind, or something close to that.
Okay.
So an 18-year, that makes a lot of sense for their team, I think. I think they need to shut up and suck it for the next 50, because that's what's going to happen.
We should have 100-year term limits as a ward against vampires and the supernatural.
You're so right.
That is the dumbest great idea I've heard today.
That's why you would be a very popular representative. You would put that forward.
People are like asking me
like
about
the punchline would come 5 minutes in. You're like, I'm here to talk about term limits. This is serious stuff.
Alex Jones didn't go far enough talking about it's not demons. He was trying to throw you off the track. It's vampires.
It's the vampiric gene.
But that's my whole thing is Alex Jones has been an inside man for the deep state, and that I'm going to point him out. No, my big thing, term limits for vampires, making meat cheaper. People would love that.
I think you would love that.
No, I'm
really
simply
feel like you're
not
self-serving. Are you self-serving in politics? This would be the first time.
His second policy is making meat cheaper.
That helps everyone.
Especially you.
That's number 2 on your agenda. Like
name 10 things better.
Day 1 of your presidency.
What is
meat will be cheaper?
No,
what
it's day 2. Day 1
board
is the
you like? A prosciutterie board? I don't know this word.
A charcuterie board. Yeah.
A charcuterie board. I really feel like there'll be like government provided charcuterie board.
I'm going to wildly improve the quality and the variety of government cheese. Look at this. You're used to government bullshit cheese. Now you get Havarti. Boom. Everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's happy. They're going to be full of Havarti.
I would not eat Havarti
I
cheese. I don't know what it is, but
it's
I'm sure
very
it's
good.
fatty.
It's very tasty. You'd like it.
I mean, all cheese is fatty. That's what it's made of.
It won't fit in your cut because it's cheese.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten a small amount of cheese and then looked at the calories and just been like, oh. Like, how? And it's like, oh, yeah, it's like condensed fat.
You can get low-fat cheese, although it's harder to get than it should be.
And it's not as good.
There's 0% fat cheese, and it is the consistency. Like when you like run your fingers through it, like picking it up. It's like stale cheese. You ever leave the bag? You know those bags are so hard to zip back up. If you ever leave it and it gets stale, it gets dry. That's what the 0% fat. It's hard to find. Like I would order it all the time because through Instacart when I was going hard in the paint, get that 0% fat cheese. And sometimes 2% would show up, and I'd be like, "Thank God."
Yeah.
Thank God they didn't have the 0%. I tried, Derek.
I tried.
It's cool, bro. Just run for 20 more minutes today. It's fine.
What is
fine?
How do you
disastrous outcome?
What's filling in for the fat? You know, because how low fat stuff like it's got more sugar in it. Like what is it?
No,
what's in the cheese?
They just took the fat out. So I think it's the lack of the fat that makes it so like dry and weird feeling. The fat was the moisture.
Yeah, I feel like the fat is the cheese. Like the cheese is mostly just fat.
It's orange flaky pellets of stuff that melts. Okay, that's all you're looking for at that point.